Hey guys, Jenna Shimleski, and it is the walk to end Alzheimer's today. And because I love makeup, my friend Sue, who's running the walks, we would love it if you did a get ready with me type video. So that's what I'm doing. I love y'all, but foundation's already on first because nobody's gonna see me without foundation. So very excited about today's walk. It's going to be a brisk fall day. Gotta cover up this 5 head here a little bit. My hat's even gonna cover it, so I don't know why I just did that. So I'm very excited about this year's walk. I had been very purposeful in wanting to kind of pick up. Poor Sue, she covers a lot of territory, and I really wanted the Jackson walk to be really successful, and she's got so many walks. So I've been actively recruiting people, not only to help fundraise, but to raise awareness for the walk. I am a grand champion. Yay. It took a lot of work, but the reason that I am so motivated for helping the Alzheimer's Association is multiple reasons. Prior to real estate, which I'm a seniors real estate specialist, the designation was kind of just a formality because prior to real estate, I spent 13 years in senior living and senior health care. And older adults are my heart. And there's a lot of struggles, even without Alzheimer's and dementia, that people have to go through. Okay, because it's early. Now, professionally, I would see the toll it would take dementia and Alzheimer's would take on not just the person diagnosed or affected per se, it was their entire circle was affected. And I fortunately was very patient with I'm very patient with a lot of people. My mom used to run group homes for developmentally disabled adults, and I think that made me a little more patient and in tune and empathetic with people that were struggling cognitively. And so I grew to have a heart for them and have patience because so very few people have patience. I worked in independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing and rehab, private duty home care, Medicare certified home care, and hospice. And so I would see the effects of Alzheimer's and dementia deeply affect families. And it completely brings them agony because they're losing their loved one. Like when I lost my dad, I lost him suddenly. It was AFib, it was quick, we weren't expecting it. And my mom, while she didn't have dementia, it was a slower goodbye. And at least with my mom, because she didn't have dementia, she knew who she was. She knew who I was when I walked in the door. She knew what a pain was or what it was from. She knew why her leg was itching. She knew things that were going on, but there was comfort. Unfortunately, those with dementia, especially in the later phases of dementia, they don't know. They don't have that comfort, and there's just anxiety and fear and unknown, and that's really, I think that breaks my heart. So that is why partially I'm doing what I'm doing. So I had 13 years of professional experience. Took care of my parents. Again, they didn't have Alzheimer's or dementia. My grandmother had Lewy body dementia attached to her Parkinson's. So that was kind of hard to see. And now I had about a 6-month break from taking care of my parents after my mom passed away into starting to help my in-laws. My father-in-law is 95, sharp as a tack. His body's starting to fade out and not do the things that he's always been super active, and that's really bothering him. But my mother-in-law, if you talk to her, she doesn't have it. She doesn't have a cognitive impairment, even though the doctors have said so, and we talk about it, but she denies it. And I love her, and thank God that she's one of those people that she's just always been very blessed, very happy, very spiritual, and she's okay. She's still happy, but she's getting to the point now where she kind of knows something's not right, but she doesn't know what, and vehemently needs to be, fiercely independent. She loves that she's got family around her, and most of the time she knows who we are. She's forgetting some of the grandkids and some of the great grandkids, but she's got a lot. But it's heartbreaking because there's moments that I'm with her or she'll call me and she's kind of panicking because she knows something just isn't right, and she's kind of scared, and she just needs to know what to do. And that breaks my heart, because she's a sweetheart and she would do anything for anybody. And so just take a deep breath and do what we need to do. And hopefully we can find a little bit of resolve. Now, we did have her on some meds. We had her on Namenda for a while. The neurologist had recommended that. And we tried it, didn't see any results. And then we went back to the neurologist, and he upped the dose, but he told us if you don't see any improvement in the next 3 months at this dose, then there's no point in giving it to her. So unfortunately, I took her off of that because there was no point in giving her a pill that wasn't doing anything anyways. So we just, even though she may not remember, like last night we took her to the high school football game so she could see our son playing the marching band. She probably won't remember that, but her soul knows it. And so that's where our focus is. So I'm very passionate about this cause because it directly affects my family. I've known many people that have struggled with it, and it's just a cruel disease. So I'm hoping that we can find a cure, find better treatments. We're getting there. So let me hurry up and try to wrap all this up because it still looks really weird. And I am already running late. I've got to get there early to set up. I have wonderful friends that are supporting me and that are coming, and I'm hoping that we get a ton more raised. I've raised about $3,100, and I still have some money coming in. I know, fortunately, we have till the end of the year to finally wrap it up, and I will finish this up, and I'll see you in a little bit. All right, makeup's on. Hats on, vest on, because it's been cold out this morning, but it's going to get better. It's going to be a beautiful fall day. And I have my coffee and we're headed out the door. See you soon. I had to stop to get a very fancy breakfast, so I have lots of energy for this walk today. Woo!
On behalf of the Alzheimer's Association, please welcome your host for this morning ceremony, Terry Stevens, radio host and brand manager for Q106 WJXQ-FM.
Thank you so much, Rex. Give it up for Rex, everybody, banging out these tunes today. And welcome each and every one of you to the Walk to End Alzheimer's. I am very honored to be here with you today on behalf of the Alzheimer's Association for the world's largest event to fight this devastating disease. With over 3,100 people right here in Jackson, Michigan, living with Alzheimer's, this is a crisis that hits close to home. But looking at this sea of purple in front of me right now, I am blown away by the strength and determination of our community. All Other Dementia, we are here because of you and for you. And because you walk, we can deliver 24/7 care and support, advocate fearlessly for people facing the disease, and fuel groundbreaking research across the globe, ushering in a new era of treatment and quality care that is already paving the way for a different future.
And thank you everybody for coming out to Jackson this morning on a beautiful sunshiny morning to fight this cause here. At Edward Jones, our purpose is to partner for positive impact in our communities. And our partnership with the Alzheimer's Association goes back all the way to 2016. We are happy to have started our 10th year in that partnership and have raised over $55 million in support of the fight against Alzheimer's.
All right, thank you to Sarah and Edward Jones for being a leader in this fight, and thank you to all of you for your hard work. We are truly in this together. So far, we have raised over $24,000 and are on our way to hitting the goal. I know how hard many of you have worked on your fundraising, but I am asking you to dig deep and give a little more right now if you can. So, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce Jenna Shimoleski. She's the committee chair here at the Alzheimer's Association, and she's going to talk to you about the association and the amazing research that is happening. Jenna?
So my name is Jenna Shimoleski. Thank you for getting it right, because it's difficult in Polish. I am proud to serve as a community educator and advocate for the Alzheimer's Association. I'm so glad to be with all of you here today at the Walk to End Alzheimer's Jackson. As you've already heard this morning, the impact of Alzheimer's and other dementias continue to grow, affecting individuals, families, and communities in profound ways. Today, I want to talk to you about something that gives us hope: research. We know that an early and accurate diagnosis is critical. It helps people understand their symptoms, plan for the future, and explore treatment options that can prevent complications. But what if we could go even further? What if we could reduce the risk of developing dementia in the first place? Well, we're getting closer to that reality. Just this past July, results from the U.S. Pointer study, a 2-year clinical trial, confirmed something powerful. A healthy lifestyle changes can protect brain health. While we've had strong evidence before, this is the first time we've seen rigorous data from diverse populations that proves the connection. The study showed that a combination of physical activity, a nutritious diet, cognitive and social engagement, and regular health monitoring can help preserve memory and thinking. The message is clear: positive, everyday actions can make a real difference. It's never too early or too late to start building those healthy habits to support brain health and may even lower the risk of cognitive decline. But we're not stopping there. As the largest nonprofit funder of Alzheimer's research, we're currently investing in over 1,200 active projects around the world. Right here in Michigan, we've funded 55 studies totaling $10.1 million, including research focused on supporting caregivers. If you'd like to learn more about the research we're doing and how you can get involved, please stop by the Alzheimer's Association table. We'd love to talk with you. So let's keep moving, keep learning, keep fighting until we end Alzheimer's and all other dementias once for all. Thank you.
Wouldn't that be incredible? If we could raise up a white flower for the first survivor of Alzheimer's? Does that feel good to you? That we could add a white flower if we just keep putting in the work? Until that beautiful day happens, we cannot back down. We must continue to lead the way because together we can end Alzheimer's.